Okay. Alright. Gonna share this and then I'll get started. Someone's watching right now, I apologize. I'm just getting started. Bear with me one moment. I actually made a thumbnail this time now that I know streaming works, so getting fancy over here. Share it. There we go. Got it. Alright. Cool. Let's get this thing started. Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, my absolute favorite.
How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork.
Oh, went dark for a second.
Is it working, Professor?
Almost.
Okay, good deal. We're back online.
Maybe this isn't such a good idea.
OBS disconnected me for a second, but it fixed itself, so I think we're good.
Well, you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only.
I don't know, I feel like there's something more endearing about the old version. No, they did great on this, but the old version's just so memeable.
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach?
See, yeah, even just the way that they say things, I get it's probably more convincing this way, but
You got a problem with that pussycat?
oh god, not Ripto.
Invite me to the party.
I'm trying to be proper and actually watch the cutscenes just because. Well, why not?
A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons.
See, he's like people who hate cats. You can't trust him. How could you hate a dragon?
Crush, kill it.
He's just jealous, honestly.
Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later.
It's just so.
Who was that jerk?
Uh,
Was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him.
yeah.
He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand. the world.
Guidebook.
Right now, I have to
Not
go
very
and
subtle.
see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
I hope if they. I say if. I'm thoroughly convinced that they're coming out with a new Spyro game. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it will be. But I am convinced. That said, hope they tie in some of these loopholes and open-ended stories. I know this game was made for kids, but come on. There's a lot missing.
Spyro, welcome to Glimmer.
I'm not gonna listen to all that. Okay, cool. Alright. You know, this technically isn't a Let's Play, so I probably don't have to do the cutscenes, but, you know. There aren't that many, so, you know, might as well. I remember when I first got this game, I was so excited that, my cousins asked if they could borrow Spyro 1, and I was like, yeah, take it. I've got Spyro 2 now, so... It's cute how kids' brains work. Not to get philosophical, but isn't it weird to think about the fact that, like, cute and whatever, and it's like, man, I was that one at one point in my life. That's weird. Time is weird. I get deep pretty fast, so don't be surprised if I end up giving anyone an existential crisis. I trigger that within myself almost every day.
Hi, Spyro.
Yes, you can zap me. Thank you. Streaming is weird, especially when no one's talking, because when people are talking in the chat, I can just go on and on forever. But when I'm just sitting here talking to myself, it's odd because I'm used to having like a script, not a script, but like an idea of like a topic that I usually talk about when I record. Yeah, but when I'm just streaming, it's funny because when there's no one here to drive the conversation, I'm like, man, I'm just playing Spyro in front of, eventually, whoever watches this back, a bunch of people, talking to myself. It's an interesting concept. That is what's funny about streaming. It's something I've got to get used to because, well, I've never had the opportunity to properly do it. So yeah. But it's just for fun, so it doesn't really matter to me if a bunch of people show up or not. Just kind of chilling, seeing what happens.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards.
Nothing better than fighting off a good lizard.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest.
Thanks. Not ready to go yet, though, bud. That just looks like something that should be broken, doesn't it? I mean, honestly, everything in my 2000s video game brain tells me that that door could be busted down. It's kind of cruel, honestly, I think, that they made that design choice. Somebody needs to make a mod where this house is some kind of secret. If somebody ever makes that, y'all hit me up and let me know. We'll test it out. See, that's something I could be doing that would probably be more entertaining as if I were to use some mods. But I'm actually using a new computer right now, so I don't have a lot set up yet. That's another reason everything's kind of bare bones right now. My mom actually gave me and Shayna this computer that she had bought for herself, and then she just never used it. My Omen's getting some age on it, and this is basically the same thing. It's a HP gaming computer. HP makes Omen. It's got all the same specs. It's just a little bit more lightweight physically, but it's newer, so it runs a little bit better. I'm not very smart with PC computers. Yeah, politically correct computers, don't know all about them. Haha. Making the dad jokes by myself. Yeah, I'm not great with PC, more of a Mac person, so I have a hard time with my online gaming technology. I try to go, you know, the simpler the better, right? let's try this out. See if we can get this orb. I'm sitting horribly right now because I'm not at the desk, so my posture, I'm in pain. Should not be bending over looking at a screen on the couch, but here we are. Woo! Let's get this party started. Got the orb. Sweet. Do I want to do anything else, or do I want to just say screw it and get out of here? I think that's what I want to do. Let's get out of here.
Oh no. Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalon, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them...
Okay, critique. I don't like the way that they said that. The old way was better. I'll talk about it later.
Got lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am? He is.
Spyro, look, there's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest.
Ripto.
Spyro needs some serious therapy.
Keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Interesting. I'd be super ticked off if I was just trying to go on vacation. Somebody, I don't know, instead of a portal, let's say in real life it was a road. They're like, take this road. And I'm like, cool. And then somewhere along that road, I get sucked into some kind of like black hole or some kind of time vortex into somebody else's world that has problems. As if our world doesn't have enough problems. And they're like, yeah, for some reason your species is the only hope that we have, so you gotta do these things. Without your consent. Like, what? That's some bullcrap. I don't want to do that crap. But whatever.
Spyro, this is the whole...
This is Summer Forest. Well, yeah. You know what's missing? We've got Summer Forest. We've got Autumn Plains. We've got Winter Tundra. Where the frick is the spring place? That's why that Spring Savannah fan game was a brilliant idea. But, you know, how that kind of stuff gets to be treated. I do wonder, though, what the thought process was there from the devs when they concepted this, because I don't know. You think three out of 4 seasons, but you might as well have made the 4th homeworld, or named these homeworlds something that wasn't confined to like a 4-season category. I don't know. I think about these things all the time because, well, I'm a writer, so I have to. I feel like collecting gems in Spyro and then having to go hang out with Moneybags is this funny thing that's just really reminiscent of getting paid and then having your bills come out of your paycheck. It's like, oh yeah, I have this much money in my bank account, but I actually don't because this bill's due and this bill's due out of this paycheck. So really I have like half the amount it says I do. Yeah. That's what it's like to be Spyro versus Moneybags.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if we can get up this first.
I think I can make it. I don't know.
Okay, not bad.
Seems feasible.
Nice job. Very good.
Woo.
Wow, you're a pretty good athlete.
2 whole orbs. What are we gonna do? We're rich. That's just gross, bro. Like, what the hell? That's another complaint. This right here. What the heck were they thinking? I'm sorry, but no matter what sound you come up with, nothing beats a good I mean, how can you top that? I don't know, man. All I know is goats are awesome. Praise the gods for the goats. That's one thing I can't confirm. I used to have a goat. He almost knocked my eye out once. It was scary, but he didn't mean to. He got scared and it was a long story. But goats are cool. Goats are cool. I like goats. Thank you, Arnie. Oh. Don't you love those invisible walls? I wonder why the monks play hockey in this game. I want to know who was smoking what when they came up with that. It's pretty funny. Not trashing it, not dissing it. Just wondering. Hello? See, I missed the who needs a key when you know how to chant like this? Like, where's that voice? Didn't have to change it that much, guys. I promise I'm not just critiquing Reignited Trilogy. I love Reignited Trilogy. Grateful for it. We needed something after all those years of torture. Nothing but Skylanders and the Legend of Spyro, which were all just rip-offs. Sorry to offend anybody if you like those, but OG Spyro is where it's at for me. Can't back down from that opinion. Can't back down. Oh, Curtis. Interesting. I do like the textures they put on the vases. I think they look very nice. I love that little Dark Hollow cameo right there. And this one, this is High Caves, right? High Caves is definitely one of my favorite levels. I think it is my favorite level in Magic Crafters. I was talking about this in the last stream. Favorite level in Artisan's World is Stonehill. Peacekeepers, I don't really know. I'm not a big Peacekeepers fan. Like, I'm a fan of keeping the peace in real life. I'm a Libra, but as far as the level goes, the homeworld goes, I'm not sure what my favorite level is because I'm really not a huge fan. I mean, obviously I love it because it's Spyro, but in comparison to the other homeworlds, I think it's... I don't know. I don't want to call it weak. I think it's just the aesthetic is not my thing. It's definitely, I like the idea of the theme. It makes sense, but oh shiz balls. Yeah. Anyway, High Caves is my favorite magic crafters. Dreamweavers would be Lofty Castle. And Beastmakers, again, one of my least favorite homeworlds. But I have to think about that. I feel like my favorite level there is probably Misty Bog. But yeah, I would say overall probably Misty Bog. It's a hard one, but it's a good one. I love the hot air balloons in this rendition. Always have, for some reason, been fascinated with hot air balloons. Don't know why. Don't know why. Never been in one. Always wanted to go to one of those hot air balloon festivals. Those seem so cool to me. But have never gotten to. So, maybe someday. I feel like I would also kind of freak out because heights do weird me out a little bit. But on the same note, I suppose if you're going to go into an aircraft, you know, hot air balloon's probably one of the least scary options, I would imagine. Yeah, I've never flown in a plane before. I know I need to get over the fear, but I'm one of those people where, you know, if I've never done it before, that's the scary part, is the fact that I haven't experienced it, therefore I have nothing to compare it to. I think that's part of my problem with planes, but then the other part is just that they are so, like, you have so little control. Like, once you're up there until, you know, everybody's ready to get back down. They're not going to have an emergency landing for somebody who's having a panic attack. You're just going to have to suck it up, get over it, and suffer through it. I think that's something that weirds me out a little bit. I reckon if I were to do a test flight within the United States, it wouldn't be horrible because it wouldn't last very long. But all the cool places are international. Not that there aren't cool places in America I'd like to see, but, you know, I could drive there realistically. You know, I didn't realize until just now that the Reignited version of this keeps count on the actual goal area. It's kind of cool. Okay, let's see if I can kick this guy's butt. Maybe I realized that in the past, but man, I must have forgot about it. Because I swear I don't remember that feature. That's cool. I do remember the hockey puck glitching out of my mouth in the past. That was not fun. Man, I am just getting some luck on this one. Whoop. Yeehaw. Alright, can I get it? Can I get it? Oh, we did it. Heck yeah. Oh, brother. Oof. I swear sometimes it gets so freaking slow. I'm gonna try that. Oh, nope. How did I get that past him? And I got the skill point because he didn't score any. Heck yeah. That was successful. Wow, I must work well under pressure because I don't know, I do decent at this minigame, but that was pretty bomb. That was really good luck. Sweet. Oh, I forgot you can't go in on this one. That sucks. But yeah, with the aircraft thing, I don't know. Need to get over the airplane fear and do something cool, but I don't know, I feel like I'd have to have somebody tranquilize me to get me on a plane. And if I just wake up without, you know, really having an awareness of time, I might do alright. Let's see, what else do we want to do in Colossus? I'm going to check out this area. I might do the little idle mini game. Love these hot air balloons. Look at that. Look how pretty. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I could do a hot air balloon. I'd like to do a hot air balloon. I would like to do zip lining is something I'd really like to try. There's a place near home here that does it through a forest that looks really cool. And me and Shane have been wanting to do that eventually, so maybe I'll get around to that soon. Might even be able to do that this year because I'm actually going to that place in a couple weeks, so maybe if it's good weather, might think about trying zip lining. Alright. I used to not be afraid of heights, really, but lately I've noticed I get a little quivery when I am up high, and I have like these anxiety dreams about like being up somewhere really high and like starting to fall or like not having my footing, you know? So yeah, I've noticed I've been getting a little skittish about that kind of stuff, which is weird. To go from not really worrying about it, but I've heard that happens as you get older. And I do have a lot of anxiety about a lot of other things, but heights was never really a big one on the list. But we like to go to like a lot of nature places, and yeah, I definitely get weirded out whenever I'm up high and there's not like railing. If there's railing, I'm okay, like if I feel like I'm secure, but I have this like hugely intrusive thought that like I'm gonna fall. So yeah, anything that enables me to potentially have a higher chance of falling weirds me out a little. Don't know. Getting a little more skittish in my old age. Yeah, I just recently turned 28, so getting close to 30. It's nearing me. When I turned 26, I was like, oh man, I'm closer to 30 than I am 20 now. That's weird, and here I am, just 2 mere years away from 30 now. It goes by so fast, I swear. It's like, once I hit 25, really, it's just flown by. It's been bizarre. I never can remember where my last idol guy is at. I feel like I've missed something back here, but I know I got them all. I think I got this guy. And I got these two at the beginning. And these are the first two, because I always in my mind, I think, I've done this my whole life. And if you know me, you know I've played this game a lot. Well, I missed a gym, so that's fine. But yeah, oh, and these. I always come back here thinking, well, maybe it's back here, but he never is. And I know he's not. I know that these are the first two idols you get to. Period. So, don't know. But it was a good thing I went back there because I was missing some gems. So, all good, all good. But yeah, I knocked this guy out in here. He's all good. So I know it's not him. And then I go around here. And nothing up here, obviously. Did all of this. Oh, wait. It's this one back here, isn't it? Shoot. I can't go that way. Dadgummit. Okay. Yeah. I bet it is that one. Yeah. I feel like I always forget about that one. And it's probably because it's on the way to the hockey thing and I'm like, oh, I just went there, but I hadn't started this quest yet. So, I got all the orbs and I got all the gems. So, I can go home. And honestly, I'm very aware that I can just exit level, but there's something about me that prefers to go through the exit portal, especially if I'm playing in front of people or I'm streaming. I don't know why. Just a weird little quirk, I guess. So, my time it is 11:40 p.m. So, might do one more level. I do have work tomorrow, which I work from home, so it's not a big deal. Don't have to get up and go anywhere, but I usually go to bed around midnight. Between midnight and midnight 30, but we'll see. We'll see what... We'll pay money bags for swim and get that over with. Maybe skip Idle Springs for now. And just let's explore the rest of the castle for a minute. Let's do that. That's fun. I like the castle. Honestly, the attention to detail in this room is really nice. I love the reflection of the water on the walls. It reminds me of the lake that is in my hometown. Me and my mom, dad, Shayna, and my papa went on my papa's pontoon, and there's this one part where the water reflects onto the rocks and it looks like this, but even prettier. It's amazing. I did get a video of it, so that was nice. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Laura. I don't know how to climb yet, so gonna pass for now. Zoop. Got another life. I personally never really noticed a huge difference between the active and passive camera modes. Not enough to, like, be bothered with it. I can't even remember really which mode I would use, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'll probably just wrap up the homeworld stuff, and unless I get, like, bombarded with people who want to talk, I'll probably hop out. Most of my friends are probably gonna watch this after, because that's just how streaming goes, unless you're one of those really scheduled people that, you know, has a schedule. And I am not, and never will be, so there's that. Very casual about everything I do. That's a nice little... That little skylight's cool. I never really paid attention to that before either. I'm noticing a lot more when I'm just playing this right now. I don't know if it's because my mental health is so much better that I'm actually, like, observant these days. Because I used to not be. I used to really struggle a lot. So maybe that's what it is. But yeah, I feel like I'm noticing a lot more. Like that. Even that little window right there. It looks like a keyhole, doesn't it? Is it supposed to? Totally does. I wonder if that was on purpose. The questions I'll never have answers to unless somebody at Toys for Bob wants to be interviewed by me, which probably wouldn't happen. Because I'm not writing for any gaming sites anymore. Not since I went full-time. Well, we can't get everything in the home world because I don't have climb yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of this stuff. Get what we can. By the time I end this, it will probably be like 40-ish some minutes to an hour long, so maybe people will want to go back and watch it. I don't know. Maybe not, but that's okay. I understand streaming is, you know, it's different from, I was talking about this earlier, but, you know, it's different from premeditated recorded video content. It's different. It's kind of weird for me to adjust to. I know I used to stream somehow back in the day. Like I said earlier, having no idea how my internet even let me stream a little bit I did, but it's definitely different than what I'm used to. But it's cool, it's fun, casual. Definitely more fun whenever I get to talk to people, but alas. At some point, I will stream at the right time and catch everyone. And get to catch up and chat with some people. Okay. Well, I think that is about all there is to do for now. I have been going for, let's see, how long has this been going? It's not going to tell me because I'm not really, to be honest with you, not doing this the right way. I have my phone open to look at my chat because I'm not using the pop-out window or anything because I haven't figured out new OBS yet. I think it's in Studio and I should probably use the Studio version, but alas. I'm just screwing around and finding out tonight. So there's that. But yeah, thank you all for those who have watched. I've seen some people pop in and out. I had a few comments earlier from Trey Bandicoot. It was nice to talk to you. So yeah, I'm gonna end it for now. Hop out of here. If you see this later, hit me up with some comments. I'm thinking about actually planning some streams out more, like I said, with me and Shayna. We like to do some fun stuff. And try the streaming route now that I have good internet. I'm so excited. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Very much appreciate your time.